Oh boy, huge hit. Oh! What's going on, guys? It's Jake, and today we're going to be unboxing this bad boy. The newly released Hazard Kerbeus. Not Kerbeus. I'll fix how I say it. I'll try and fix how I say it. I always say it wrong. We're going to be unboxing Hazard Kerbeus K4, the new Hasbro defense type. And just as a little teaser, it broke one of my beys. So let's just get right into it. So these are now just kind of popping out on shelves on like Target and Walmart, but I actually got mine on Amazon a little while ago actually. I'm kind of late to unboxing this. Before we move on to the unboxing though, if we could hit 1,000 likes on this video, that would be amazing. And also, if you guys have not checked out the Blader Bash yet, then I would go to the link in the description down below and check it out. It's an event that I'm doing with Blast Zone Kid this summer, June 22nd, and there's going to be tournaments, prizes, you're going to be able to battle us. It's going to be a great time. So go to the link down below, check it out, and get your tickets now before they sell out. But now moving on straight into the unboxing, we're going to look at the box first. And of course, there's, like I say in every single unboxing, there's nothing special to talk about. It's not like a rare or special packaging, so, you know, whatever. The back is a little bit more interesting because we can see all of the parts. We can see how the slingshot gimmick for the atomic driver works, and it's pretty interesting, and I'll show you guys that later. And then we also have these stats, and since this is a defense type bay, it's going to be really high in defense. It's actually 11 defense, and it has 6 weight. You know, stats don't really mean anything. So let's just see how the actual bay performs. So tearing right into the box, we're going to skip past the instructions, the ripcord, and the launcher because I've already talked about them before. Not really worth talking about. You can use it if you want to, but I would definitely recommend something else. Even a Switch Strike launcher would be better. But first, we're going to look at Atomic, and this part is pretty interesting. I mean, it looks pretty much the exact same as the other Atomics that we've gotten so far. Not really any differences, and it has this hunter green color, which I think looks really nice. But the slingshot gimmick is pretty interesting. If you swap the modes on Atomic, it turns into like a giant like hole flat. And I definitely don't see this being useful for really anything besides kind of crazy attacks and burst finishes and just crazy stuff like that. But I mean, like, yeah, it's really interesting, but I'll have my normal Atomic, thank you. Next, we have the disc, which is 7, and it's 7. I mean, they didn't do anything special here. They didn't change it. They did not paint it, which kind of sucks, but it's not really something you can expect at this point. The Takara Tomy one has a green painted 7, which it looks really, really good. But, you know, Hasbro didn't do it here. Not really that big of a deal because it's still 7. They didn't change the disc or make it lighter or change it to something that shouldn't be there. So, you know, whatever, we're fine. And then finally, we have the layer itself, which is Hazard Kerbeus K4, and it looks pretty decent, actually. Some of these turbo bays can look kind of meh, like Wonder Valtryek and Keeley's A4 didn't really look that good to me, but you know, this one looks pretty decent, and when comparing it to the Takara Tomy version, you can see it looks pretty similar. And I don't have any stickers on the Takara Tomy one, so that's probably why it looks more bland. But the only major difference is that the plastic is more clear on the Takara Tomy one, and you know, of course, the Takara Tomy has metal, and this one doesn't. But that's, you know, that's turbo for you. It's turbo-tastic. And now we can put the bay all together, and right off the bat, I'm really worried because the slopes, or the burst tightness, I guess, just is not that good. And the thing is about some of these turbo bays is that it seems like the slopes are bad, but really it is the driver, or the performance tip rather, that is bad. So I tested it out. I swapped out Atomic with Eternal, which has a really good spring, and that comes on Archer Hercules H4, and it was a little bit better, but just from what I can tell, the slopes are not that great, and the spring that is in this performance tip is not that great either. So if you want to use this for defense, I would try and get a normal Atomic and not this one. And just by saying that, it makes me worried for how this bay is going to do in battles. So now, guys, let's hop into the test battles so we can see if Kerbeus K4 is garbage or if it's actually good, and I'm kind of worried about it. Like I said earlier, its slopes really are not the best, so this is going to be pretty interesting. I wonder how it's going to do against bigger attack types like Wonder Valtryek, or more importantly, Excalius X4. So let's just hop right into it. So here is Hazard Kerbeus K4. We're about to do some awesome test battles, and we're going to be going up against a couple of different turbo bays. We have attack types like Excalius X4, really good stamina types like Archer Hercules, and a few others. So this is going to be pretty interesting, so let's get started. Oh! Okay, not looking good for Kerbeus so far. That is a burst finish in the first round. Uh-oh, boys. Alright, less contact this time. Oh, are you kidding? Oh my gosh! It was able to push Kerbeus out of the stadium with like no stamina left. That is a 3-0 win for Valtryek, so that is a loss for Kerbeus already. Or Kerbeus. Whatever. Oh boy, huge hit. Oh boy, huge hit. Oh, dude, say what you want about Turbo and how they burst kind of a lot, but man, these bursts are insane and it's so fun to watch. It looks like a double burst, but it obviously wasn't. Kerbeus or Kerbeus. Kerbeus did burst first. Yikes, boys, this is looking really bad. What if we tried to launch it lightly? Let's do that. So it's a little bit slower. Alright, this might be working actually. Dullahan isn't making a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna forget that happened and move on to the next one. Going up against Archer Hercules now. This battle's probably going to be a lot slower because they are not attack types. Let's see. It's going to come down to stamina, and it looks like they're both waning a little bit. Who's actually going to be able to take it? Uh-oh, Hercules is not looking too good right now. And alright, there is a stamina win for Hazard Kerbeus. We're going to do it one more time, and we're going to see if Kerbeus can win. If it wins, then we'll move on to the next battle, because these stamina battles are really boring. It's going to come down to stamina yet again, obviously, of course. Can we get a surprise finish here? It's going to come down to the wire. And it looks like it's going to be the same result as last time, with Kerbeus coming out on top. And yeah, there we go. Another stamina win for Kerbeus against what I think is the best stamina / defense type. So that's a good win. Good win, I guess. Ooh, big goal! Huge wind-up, and Kerbeus bursts. It is out of here yet again. Oh man, this is so sad. Oh, Excalius is hopping. Jeez. Why was it hopping? What? Guys? I don't think this is supposed to happen. I think my Excalius just broke. But what is this? Can I fix it? Honestly, guys, I'm trying to, but I don't think I can get this back in. I'm gonna maybe try and like unscrew it and see if I can fix it, but I don't know, man. As of right now, it's broken. Hazard Kerbeus has broken Excalius X4. So you know what? Buster Excalibur is going to take its place. The full metal beast. Let's see how much destruction we can put on Hazard Kerbeus. I guess the Excaliburs and Excaliuses got their revenge. And there you have it, guys. That is going to wrap up the unboxing and test battles. And overall, my thoughts, not really that good. I kind of assumed that it would burst a decent bit, and it definitely did. Even up against beys that weren't as strong as they should have been. And it definitely kind of sucks. I wonder if you could put it on a different combo and maybe it would do better. But as of right now, for just straight defense, I would rather go with Archer Hercules or Fornius even. This is probably my least favorite defense type from Turbo so far. This is the main line, not any of the ones that come in the double packs or stuff like that, but just in the main line single pack releases. It's probably one of my least favorites. But if you like this video, hit that like button down below. Once again, we're trying to get to 1,000 likes. Go and check out the Blader Bash. I'll have a link in the description down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun and bay away.